Hello YouTube, this is the Thecreativeduelist here, and today I'm here with another creative discussions. Before I start, I'd like to apologise, I'm really sick. I don't know if you folks see it in my face. Oh, I'm so ill today. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm coming down with like a cold or something, or flu. But anyway, I was literally going to go to sleep and probably do the video tomorrow, but I just want to get it out of the way. I want to help you. You know, I want to help show my support to my channel, of course, because I love you folks. So anyway, this is going to be a ban list discussion. I'm going to talk about a few things in this video. I've got my list on my little laptop here. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to kind of recap, talk about you know, the YCS. Is it Utah? Salt Lake. But yeah, one or the other. So, True Dracos. Who would have thought the sleeper deck, the deck that was pretty much notorious, literally the deck was stomping pen magicians, it was stomping all over practically all the decks that were in, you know, competing in the YCS. So, I'm going to go over a couple things I think should be banned, a couple things that should be limited. I'm going to talk about, you know, the ban list in general. I personally feel about the format. The format is brilliant. I'm not going to lie to you folks. I love this format so much. It's much better than the previous one we had, where it was just tier 0. It was toxic. It was just spiral, spiral, spiral. If you weren't playing spiral, you were losing. If you weren't, you know, playing spiral like kaijus or just some weird spiral destrudo, you lose. I was just sick and tired of that format. But anyway, let's get started. Cards that I think probably will get banned, mainly just like the FTK stuff, you know, Independent Nightingale, that Phoenix Flower Pot thing. I'll have pictures on the screen. Again, FTKs are degenerate. I know Konami doesn't like FTKs. You know, when I think this was a couple ban lists ago when they banned the Tyrant thing. Literally, this was in Zodiac format, I believe. They banned the card, and we'd even get a chance to use it for good reason. But those are the only cards I can think of that will probably get banned. I don't really see anything else getting banned because this format's just really good. I mean, there's a couple of inconsistencies. Some cards that are just doing, you know, a bit too, you know, some decks are just being a bit too good, a bit too harsh for the meta. But still, I'm enjoying this meta so far. So on to the limiteds. Metaphos, Electrumite. I have a feeling Konami's going to pretty much stomp on some flames. I think Pen Magicians are very powerful. But you know, this is so notorious. Konami like to, you know, nudge pendulums a little bit. So Electrum probably might get limited to 1. That card is very explosive. I enjoy that card. Unfortunately, I cannot afford it. Card's quite expensive. It's good for a reason. I personally think I think it's going to get limited. You know, it's just an easy, you know, 2 pendulum monsters gives you 2 free link markers, so you can pen summon and give yourself field advantage, which is really good. Next card I think that I want limited, Trickstar Reincarnation. Again, I do not care. The card is disgusting. It's it's degenerate, and plus Drawn and Lockbird wasn't even touched, so you can still do the disgusting combo where your opponent practically draws nothing and has the hand banished. Like, why is this still here? People have been saying that they wanted the Trickstar spell card, the field spell, to go. I mainly just hate the trap more than anything else. I just want that card limited, or if it gets banned, I don't care. I just want that card to get hit, because tricksters are annoying. My other card that I think should get limited, definitely Invoked Mekuba. My god, I hate that card. That card is so degenerate. Like, I love Invoked, but my god, just Mekuba is just so disgusting. It's an ultimate providence in the flesh. So if my opponent activates a spell and I have a spell in hand, I can ditch it to negate. You're mainly gonna have these in hand to negate. You're gonna probably have Invocation in your hand. You're gonna have Alistair. you just got all the tools to negate stuff. I think this is the only invoked card I wanted hit. I'm fine with invoked. It's just Mecha Burr is just a problem in my opinion. For the next limited Masterpiece. This was just kind of a premonition, like when, you know, True Dracos and Zodiac got butchered in the previous ban lists, and Masterpiece wasn't touched. I knew True Dracos was going to come back at some point. It just, you know, it just went to sleep, and then it arise and woke, and pretty much saw its chance to be dominant again. I saw some other things as well. People wanted, you know, some of the other tools to be hit as well, like Dragonic Diagram, the field spell. To be honest, that card is fine at 3. All they need to do is just get rid of Masterpiece, either ban it or limit it, or put it at 1. I'm fine with Masterpiece at 1. Just like 3 Masterpieces we have to deal with. That's 3 boss monsters. Like, there's very little outs to it. Excuse me. The only outs we have is Kaijus. Anything that can beat over it, and plus with the Monarch's Erupt, with the Masterpiece. Oh, bloody hell. It's a disgusting combo. You lose. There's just nothing you can do. Unless you've got Twin Twister or Kaiju, you lose. The next limited is Astral Grath. It's the Pendulum monster. This card is so good. I love Astral Grath. People say it's a bit degenerate, you know, being able to loop it, and, you know, you can summon it upon any of your cards being destroyed. Unfortunately, I did order some. I hope it doesn't get hit. But yes, that card will probably get hit too. I personally have no issues with it. I know it's quite explosive and makes pendulums really good, but still, this is just a prediction. I think it's going to get hit again. Konami just want to kind of neuter and kind of water down pendulums a bit. This is my personal limit as well. My other one is Ash Blossom. I'm sorry, Ash Blossom, please go to 1. You know, it's kind of like Ash Blossom have put us in this circumstance where, you know, everyone hates Max C, but we love it at the same time. But of course, I was fine with Max C even at 3, because Max C just, you know, it technically stopped your opponent. It's either you either make your opponent plus, or you end your turn and make like a you know, a half-ass board. But like, Maxi didn't negate anything. You could still go off. You could still take the Maxi challenge. In fact, the Maxi challenge was quite bad for your opponent sometimes if you played against synchros, because then you could just keep spamming and then make your opponent deck out. So Ash Blossom definitely to 1. Another one on the list is probably Droll. If they don't touch Reincarnation, Droll, go away, get banned. The combination is disgusting. I hate that card with a burning passion, because it just stops you searching, as well as it's potent with the trap Trickster Reincarnation. That needs to go. And for my last limit, Dragon Supreme King, Dragon Darkworm. This card, I don't know. I personally don't mind it. In fact, at 1 it's even good, because, excuse me, I'm so sick. You can pretty much just, you know, abuse it, being able to bring it back on the field if you control no monsters. It's free link fodder. It's a free monster on the field. I like Darkworm at 1. I see why it's probably abused, but at the same time, it's bricky if you draw it and you've got no discard outlets. But I can see why that card will probably be going to 1. That's pretty much it for my list of cards that will be going at 1. Just going to go over some brief stuff. We'll talk about a couple of cards that I want back. I want Book of Moon back. Wall of Revealing Light needs to just come off. Who uses that card? You know, you go Wall of Revealing Light, pay 3k and chain MST, and it's gone. It's such a minus. But Book of Moon needs to come back. You know, it's such a good card. It's strategic, and, you know, booking monsters face down is very nice. It's not as powerful as it once was. And of course, bring back my Bring back Construct. Come on, Konami, bring it back. Construct is just too good just not to not come back. Of course, typical STRATOS. Bring STRATOS back. We want to play heroes again. There's so many cards that could just come off, you know, the list that just wouldn't do anything. But it's typical Konami at its finest. So yes, that's pretty much it for this video, and that's pretty much it for my thoughts and things I think will be limited on the ban list and stuff. So thanks for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. Tell me your thoughts. Do you think cards will get hit? What do you think will get hit on the list? What cards you want hit on the list? I'd love to hear your feedback and your 2 cents on the matter. So this is the Thecreativeduelist signing off, and I shall see you in my next video, probably next week, because I'm very sick. But anyway, Thecreativeduelist signing off. Take care. Stay creative.